Hey everyone, it's Daniel and welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving deep into a topic that's absolutely crucial for financial stability: building a solid emergency fund. Whether you're just starting your financial journey or looking to level up your money management, having that financial safety net can make all the difference. We'll break down everything you need to know, step by step. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future videos about building a strong financial foundation. Let's get started. Alright, let's talk about the first step, which is figuring out your emergency fund goal. This is super important because it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. The amount you need stashed away will depend on your personal situation and monthly expenses. A common rule of thumb is to aim for 3 to 6 months worth of essential living expenses. That means if you total up all your necessary monthly costs like rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, transportation, and any debt payments, you'll have a good baseline. So let's say your essential monthly expenses come out to $3,000. Multiply that by 3 months and you get $9,000. Multiply it by 6 months and you're looking at $18,000. That's the range you'd ideally want to have in your emergency fund. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That seems like a lot of money. And trust me, I get it. Building up that much savings takes time and effort. But here's the thing. Having that financial cushion provides invaluable peace of mind. Think about it. If you were to suddenly lose your job, face unexpected medical bills, or have your car break down, you'd have that emergency fund to fall back on. You wouldn't have to go into debt or stress about making ends meet during a tough time. Remember, everyone's situation is unique. If you have dependents, unstable income, or higher living expenses, you might even consider aiming for a larger emergency fund. The key is to assess your personal circumstances and set a goal that makes you feel secure. Once you've figured out your emergency fund goal, the next step is to find it a dedicated home, a separate savings account. Trust me, this is crucial for a couple of reasons. First off, it helps you avoid accidentally dipping into your emergency fund for non-emergency spending. It's way too easy to blur the lines when your emergency fund is sitting in your regular checking account, tempting you with every swipe of your debit card. Out of sight, out of mind, right? Secondly, a separate savings account, ideally a high-yield one, allows your emergency fund to actually grow a little bit over time. I know the interest rates might not be huge, but hey, every little bit counts, right? Plus, it's better than letting your hard-earned money just sit there. Now, when choosing a savings account for your emergency fund, there are a few key things to consider. You'll want to look for an account with no monthly fees, FDIC insurance, and easy access. While you don't want your emergency fund to be too easily accessible, you need to be able to get to it quickly when a real emergency strikes. Take some time to shop around and compare different options. Online banks often offer higher interest rates than traditional brick-and-mortar banks, so don't be afraid to explore those as well. Now that you have your separate savings account all set up, it's time to make saving a regular habit. And the best way to do that is to set a monthly savings goal and automate the process. Think of it like this. Automating your savings is like putting your financial goals on autopilot. Instead of relying on willpower alone, you're setting up a system that works for you, even when you're busy or tempted to spend your money elsewhere. So, how much should you aim to save each month? Well, that depends on your income, expenses, and how quickly you want to reach your emergency fund goal. Let's say your target emergency fund is $10,000 and you want to build it up within a year. That means you'll need to save around $833 per month. Now I know that might seem like a daunting amount, but remember, even small, consistent contributions add up over time. Start with what you can comfortably afford and gradually increase the amount as you're able to. The beauty of automation is that you can set it up once and let it do its thing in the background. Most banks allow you to set up recurring transfers from your checking account to your savings account. Choose a date that works best for you, like right after payday, so the money is automatically transferred before you even have a chance to miss it. Alright, let's face it, building an emergency fund often means finding ways to free up more cash in your budget. And one of the most effective ways to do that is by reducing or eliminating unnecessary expenses. I know, nobody likes hearing the C word, cutting back. But trust me, it doesn't have to be about deprivation. It's about being more mindful of your spending habits and identifying areas where you can make adjustments without sacrificing your overall happiness. Start by taking a close look at your bank statements and credit card bills for the past few months. What are you spending money on that you don't really need or use? Maybe it's those daily lattes that are adding up, the subscription boxes you're no longer excited about, or the impulse purchases you make online. Once you've identified your spending triggers, look for areas where you can cut back without feeling deprived. For example, instead of buying your morning coffee every day, could you make it at home a few times a week? Could you downgrade your cable package or try a more affordable streaming service? Could you meal prep more often to reduce those takeout temptations? Remember, every dollar you save is a dollar that can be put towards building your emergency fund and securing your financial future. So get creative, explore your options, and see where you can make some adjustments. Now, while cutting back on expenses is crucial, let's not forget about the other side of the equation, increasing your income. Bringing in more money can significantly accelerate your emergency fund savings goals and give you even more financial breathing room. The good news is, in today's digital age, there are countless side hustle opportunities you can explore to boost your earnings. If you enjoy driving, you could consider becoming a rideshare driver or delivering food with platforms like Uber or DoorDash. If you have a knack for creativity, you could offer freelance services like writing, graphic design, or social media management. And if you're passionate about a particular topic, you could even start a blog, YouTube channel, or podcast and monetize it over time. The key is to find something that aligns with your skills, interests, and schedule. Remember, even dedicating a few hours a week to a side hustle can make a significant difference in your savings journey. Don't be afraid to get creative, think outside the box, and explore different avenues for boosting your income. You never know what opportunities might be out there waiting for you. You've put in the hard work, you've set up your savings plan, and you're well on your way to building a solid emergency fund. Congrats! Now, this next part is crucial: staying consistent and monitoring your progress. It's easy to get discouraged or lose track of your goals, especially when the finish line seems far away. But trust me, consistency is key. Even if you can only contribute a small amount each month, those small contributions will add up over time. The important thing is to keep the momentum going. To stay motivated, try setting up reminders for yourself, either on your phone or calendar, to review your budget, track your progress, and make adjustments as needed. Consider using a budgeting app or spreadsheet to visualize your savings growth. Seeing those numbers increase can be incredibly motivating. And don't be afraid to celebrate your milestones along the way. Whether it's reaching a certain savings target or successfully navigating a month without dipping into your emergency fund, acknowledge and reward your efforts. Remember, building an emergency fund is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be times when it feels challenging, but by staying consistent, staying motivated, and keeping your eye on the prize, you'll reach your financial goals and achieve greater peace of mind. And there you have it, a step-by-step guide to building a solid emergency fund. Remember, having that financial safety net is crucial for navigating unexpected life events and achieving greater financial security. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, family, or anyone who could benefit from this information. Let's spread the knowledge and empower others to take control of their finances. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more personal finance tips and tricks to help you build a brighter financial future. I'll be back next week with another video on how to tackle debt and build a solid financial foundation. Until then, take care and stay financially savvy.